much a solid defense. What have you seen from them?
It's a solid defense. Overall, solid team. They fly around with a lot of intensity, get to the ball. It's a great guys on offense. They got playmakers everywhere, so it's going to be a hard game.
Woody, I know you've split carries a lot throughout your college career. Obviously, you've gotten quite a few carries recently. In high school, you were more of a workhorse back, right? Was that something you were kind of used to, getting the ball 20, 30 times a game?
Yeah, I'm used to it. I think training comes from that throughout the summer. I think Coach Wiley put me in a great position to have my body equipped to get that many carries. So hats off to them to making me get back to my body.
Was that an emphasis kind of coming into this program that you knew that you kind of needed to be a workhorse back for this roster? Do you think they were viewing you that way?
Not really. Just coming out and not knowing what you're going to get, you got to work hard every day. So you might get 5 carries, but you in the summer, you working like you getting 50 carries. So you got to train your body to overdo what you got to do on the field.
I know you talked before about part of the reason coming here was to prove that you could be a runner, like a more of an less of like a pass catching back, more of like a between the tackles sort of guy. How important was it to you to prove that you could handle the workload, handle everything kind of coming in?
I really think I haven't proved a lot. I proved a little bit. I showed a little bit, but I haven't really just established like a dominant game yet. I think overall, we played like 2 games. And really wasn't dominant as me to my standard and to our room standard. So that's right there. It's just I haven't played up to the standard that I hold myself to.
What is the standard? I mean, I think at 136 yards last game. What is the standard to you of a dominant game?
The standard is just to bust the clock, bust whatever you can get. Not living up to 130 yards. I think that's below average in our room. We try to go over 150, so we hold ourselves to a higher standard, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna keep coming out in practice and trying to get to that point.
Coach Riley said last night you guys were agonizingly close to having a great running game against Minnesota. What did you see on the film? What were your discussions like with him? He said there were a few shoestring tackles Minnesota made that made it agonizingly close for you guys having a great game. What did you see on the film, and how can you improve on that in the future?
Just doing the little things in practice. We have bad drills that people coming from behind, swiping at your legs. So going over there in practice, coming out pre-practice, coming after practice, and doing little things with our coach or just anybody around who want to get extra work in. With that, I think all 11 contributed to the running game, man. We had a very great run thing in that game. Wasn't great, but we ran the ball a little well.
It reward you for anything. It doesn't
untimely fumble at the end of what was a really good run. What did you guys do to keep his spirits up, knowing that he's been so successful this year, to make sure it doesn't spiral?
The first thing I said, just play the next play. Everybody go fumble. It's football. When you get back in the game, just do your thing. Don't worry about the fumble. Don't worry about that play. You go on to the next play, and don't try to do nothing special because you messed up on the play. Just be you.
Woody didn't touch the ball for most of the final kind of fourth quarter against Minnesota. Was there a reason told to you for that? Or did have any sort of conversation with Lincoln about that?
No, it wasn't a reason. It was just play calling. What we did, we thought that play was work, so we ran that play.
How long have you been waiting for the Wildcat package to be called?
I never ran Wildcat, so this is like really my first time. Great play. I think Coach Riley does a great thing with scheming up plays. We ran the play and it worked.
What have you seen from the offensive line to have an improved run blocking game against Minnesota look much different than Michigan?
Just progression, week by week, practice by practice, day by day. Them guys come out and they work hard, just trying to get better at anything they do, pass blocking, run blocking, just to get their body right in the weight room. I see them guys early in the morning coming in there an hour early doing stuff, just little stuff that Coach Wiley wants them to do. So I really look up to them guys, and I'm really appreciated for them guys to be blocking in front of me.
When you were in that more of a workhorse role in high school, do you remember how many carries you're getting on a given week? Are you going games with 30 carries?
I don't think I never ran 30 carries. I don't think I ever went over 21 carries. So,
okay.
We was really a run first team. It was a pretty good team. So we had a lot of pieces around us, so it spread out. Basically almost like this team. There's a lot of pieces around me, so that was really, you got to share it around. You got great people everywhere, so it opened up to a lot of stuff.
read a story from back then that when you were coming out of high school, there were teams that were thinking you were maybe too small to play running back, or thinking of you as a slot guy or this and that. How much kind of motivation did that give you throughout kind of the rest of your collegiate career?
I was a little out. It really didn't. I was a little small. I really didn't eat a lot. I didn't know how to cook, so I used to eat microwave food. When I got to my old school, I learned how to cook a little bit, and then when I got out here, I learned how to cook better food, like healthy food. So I think my body just got way better with that. It really didn't motivate me because I knew I was small. So it was just like, I'm gonna get in college. I know I'm gonna eat way more. So.
What's the go-to recipe that you cook? What's the go-to meal for you?
My go-to meal now, I just learned how to cook steak here.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the Rex with House of Victory, and I learned how to cook a steak there. So shouts out to House of Victory for that.
How do you like your steak?
Well done.